Welcome to episode 2 of our new series. We're going to use the sauce that we made on the last episode and do a very simple dish. Some fluffy scrambled eggs. My daughter's favorite, Gia's favorite of all time. She says I make the best. And there's a very simple trick that even though it's so simple and many people know, most of you probably don't know how to make your eggs very fluffy. So we're going to put our sauce that we bottled last time into a pan, warm up the sauce, make some scrambled eggs, and then plate it in a very nice way. Simple but nice. So as you can see, we're going to warm up our sauce. And what I'm going to do is slowly simmer the sauce on the back burner. And while I do that, I'm going to make my eggs. So we have some whole eggs that you should always use right before they run out. A lot of times I bring eggs at home and they expire without even me knowing because I don't remember when I bought them. And so this way, you most likely have a lot of eggs in your refrigerator at this time and you can utilize them. I'm going to put some butter in our non-stick pan, just a little bit so it coats the bottom of the pan. And in the meantime, I'm going to crack my eggs into a container and put the shells back with the other eggs. So the secret to these eggs, as you see, I've broken them into this container. I think I have one left. Is adding some fat to the eggs. And how do you add fat? You add fat by using milk, cream, or half and half. The best you can do is use half and half. Half milk, half heavy cream. If you don't have it, I personally like lighter eggs, and so I use a little bit of milk. I'm going to show you for these 7 eggs, I'm just going to use this much milk. And it really does make a huge difference. We add a little bit of salt in the mixture, and I'm going to show you what I do after beating the eggs. Now you don't want to beat them hard. You just want to make sure that all the yolks are broken and that everything is slightly mixed together. But there we are. What this does, it kind of divides the yellow and the white a little bit, so you get kind of a contrast between the egg yolk and the white of the egg when it's even cooked. I think it just looks a little bit prettier than having a yellow product. And what I'm going to do now is add a little bit of cheese. I use fontina. My daughter definitely does not like this, so I don't use it when she has them. But we're doing a little bit more of a fancier dish. But this is optional. And the only thing it does is just gives it a little bit of flavor, extra flavor. So it's multi-layered flavor. And there we have it. So now I'm ready to put my mixture in the non-stick pan. Now the secret to this is that you don't want it, see it's already sizzling, you really don't want to have it too hot because it'll cook too fast. But the most important thing is that you use a non-stick pan and that you slowly mix the mixture, taking it off the sides of the pan like this. And as you can see, it's already cooking and becoming a little lumpier. So as you can see, we're using like a flame that's medium low, but I'm going to raise it just a little bit to give it just a little bit more of a punch. And you just slowly mix it. And the reason why I slowly mix it, because I like my eggs chunky. I don't like them too scrambled. I like big pieces. And this does exactly that. And as you can see, you'll be able to see some white and some yellow eggs coming together. And this is exactly what you want. And I personally also don't like my eggs too dry. I kind of like them moist. So you have to be very careful and watch this at all times. You're gonna have to take this off the burner even before it gets dry. And you just keep on slowly mixing it off the flame to arrive at the exact consistency that you want. So this, for example, is wet scrambled eggs. I personally like them a little bit more cooked, but we're almost there. And now I'm going to take them off the burner, and I'm just literally going to mix them. The pot is still warm enough to cook the eggs, and so you can arrive at the exact consistency that you want to arrive before you plate it. And there we have it. Look how beautiful these eggs are. Eggs with tomato, usually you put the tomato in and you mix it. So you can do it that way, or if you want to be a little bit more fancy, what you do is you plate the sauce on the plate, just like this. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, we're just cooking at home right now. I'm gonna make the plate look nice. And then we're gonna plate our eggs on top of it. And nice. There we go. And I promise you, even your kids will eat these eggs. I have no doubt. Then some salt. Some pepper. Then you can add some herbs if you want, some fresh basil cut to enhance the flavor. But I personally like it like this. Let's try it. Our fluffy eggs with fontina cheese and tomato sauce that we made on the last episode. Delicious. And these eggs are not heavy at all. They're really fluffy. Thank you. Come back and cook with me again. On the next episode, we'll use our tomato sauce with another or meat or some other vegetables. We'll see. Let me think about it, and we'll do it again soon together. Thank you.